beginning is the most important part of the work. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Ignorance, the root and the stem of every evil. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Necessity is the mother of invention. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. The first and best victory is to conquer self. Those who tell the stories also rule society. The unexamined life is not worth living. He who commits injustice and he who suffers it are both wretched. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Man is a being in search of meaning. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world except her education and virtue. To love rightly is to love what is orderly and beautiful in an educated and virtuous way. We do not learn, and what we call learning is only a remembering. Time is the image of eternity. All men are by nature equal, but all men do not become equal by their actions. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. The measure of a man is what he does with power. The people who are able to overcome fear are those who are truly free. Wise men talk because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. Love is a serious mental disease. The penalty that good men pay for not being interested in politics is to be governed by men worse than themselves. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Nothing in the affairs of men is worthy of great anxiety. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. There is truth in wine and children. True love is not just a feeling, it is an act of will. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. You should not honor men more than the truth. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The direction in which education starts, a man will determine his future in life. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. There are two things a person should never do: take the life of another and take the life of oneself. The greatest of all mistakes is to do nothing because you can only do a little. Injustice, however, is not only the punishment of a crime. It is also a condition of the soul. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. Better a little which is well done than a great deal imperfectly. The most important part of the state is the education of its youth. He who is unable to live in the present will never be able to live in the future. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. The life which is unexamined is not worth living. Freedom is the power to live as one wishes.